Do you have any horror university stories then that weren't dorms? Anything at all that was like fucked up?
I mean,
or
other
anything
than
funny?
the friend that like I had, like other than like one of my friends being like a drug dealer, like not really, like
Wow.
yeah. I mean, I don't really have to go into detail on that,
it's
obviously,
university,
but
I mean-
you just see so much shit in like your story about like throwing the poop at the bungalow,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, I don't have anything that crazy.
no,
You don't? There was
no,
no
that
weird
was
shit
that was
that
really common for us, like. You see,
That was really common, did you say?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what fucking universities did you go to?
Just walking around campus, and I'm just like, I didn't know I could ever see shit in a location like this.
Yeah, you see vomit and shit where they're like you're fascinated.
I understand the vomit, right? Because
Yeah.
like we had like a whole bunch of like pubs
Yeah.
and restaurants
Yeah.
like within the campus, right? So obviously you get a little bit crazy as you do as a uni student, and you throw up a little bit. But I'm
Yeah.
just like, why is there like poop on this sidewalk? And it's like
Actually, I'm now that you guys are mentioning it, I'm remembering so much poop that I've just like blocked out of my memory.
I'm like, this is bigger than an animal. It's not an animal.
I-
It's clearly not an animal. Like this is a human poop. I know a human poop when I see it.
They are an animal.
Yeah. But it's not even like a kangaroo or like a big animal. Like
Yeah.
this clearly came out of a human.
I think it must have been pretty bad at my university because they had like a row of porta potties that would just pop up on Friday through Sunday,
Yeah.
where all the clubs were. So clearly people must have been shitting enough and pissing that they were like, we got to sort this out. People pooping everywhere.
But there's I just keep remembering there's so much poop where there shouldn't be. Like I remember one day
This is probably our like most amazing podcast to listen to yet.
there's this one time when came home from a night out and I was in the common room and it just smelled like someone had died there. It smelled like an animal had died. Maybe it was a dog or something. Started looking around, like searching for where this smell is coming from. I'm like playing a game of Where's Wally. Just with this smell, right? I'm like searching everything. It was around Christmas time, and so I searched behind. I searched behind the Christmas tree because it was like coming from the Christmas tree. So
Yeah.
I look behind, and there's just this turd like sitting where there should be presents. And my first thought is, surely this can't be a turd, right? And like you said, it's not like a dog turd. It's like a full on.
It's clearly a human turd, right? Like
yeah. It's not like rabbit poop or something.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like a big full on turd. And my first thought is, surely there's no way this is a turd.
This is in your house.
Huh?
In your house.
Yeah, in my dorms.
What
in
the
my dorms?
fuck?
So it wasn't a house. We lived in like a shared dormitory of like
Right.
200 people. So
Yeah,
we
yeah.
had like
Okay,
a common
200
area.
people.
So I get this fucking stick, right? I start poking it. Just think maybe it's something else other than the turd. Maybe it's like a
Fake
toy,
turd,
like
yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah.
fake
Chocolate
turd.
bar.
And the stick just sinks in. I'm like, Oh, this is a fucking turd. Oh, I am smelling shit right now. How did this get here? Because it was in the common room. Because it was pretty late. But people come in the common room pretty often. And I was just thinking, there must be a story behind this. How did this turd appear here?
Did you find out?
I never found out.
Oh my god, that's such a wasted
All I
opportunity.
remember was coming in the next day in the morning, and it was just magically gone. And I was like, I feel sorry for the person who had to clean that turd up, man.
See, I just hear shit like that. I'm just like,
Yeah, but don't you like you get some fucking stories that you're never gonna forget.
oh yeah, of course. But
Like-
like, I like hearing it from other people. I don't want to like go through the fucking trauma of like experiencing a lovely Christmas morning with a turd, right? Like, I don't need that in my life.
It doesn't affect him. He's like, I'm going back to my room. Fuck
Yeah, I'm
this.
just like, I'm out, man.
That's a
I'm
fun story. This is right. Okay, this is why people on the comments are like, why does Con have so many stories? Because I just say yes to the dumbest shit, thinking like, okay, if this goes horribly wrong,
Yeah.
at least I get a banger of a story out of this.
Right.
Probably. So I'm just like, yes, I'll do that thing that's probably very questionable.
Yeah.
Like, sure, let's go there. Let's do this thing. Because I'm like, I'm going to get a banger of a story out of this. I love that.